Look out, climate chaos and some of the major factors that's causing it. Been talking to some NOAA researchers and some nuclear scientists, rattling back and forth. Anyway, they went over to the Arctic. That's the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration, federal officials. They go over there with nuclear scientists and they expose themselves to non-ionized radiation. Okay, that's how they do their research. And they find out how climate warming, global warming actually works, climate chaos. So that's their job. So they also, while they were there, they exposed themselves to ionized radiation, which is caused by nuclear blasts. Okay, these nuclear blasts done above ground in the atoll and Canary Islands out there in the ocean. We're doing it, China's doing it, Russia, and whoever else. And they're doing over 200 a year above ground in the atmosphere. This illegally changes our atmospheric conditions from non-ionized radiation to ionized radiation. Okay, we're supposed to be denuclearizing our planet, but since all this, we're actually increasing it. Yeah, bunch of nuclear freaks. So anyway, when you have that, a bunch of ionized radiation running around, it causes nuclear winters and fallout summers. Okay, that's big problems. Now, your ozone layer, which works with oxygen from the trees, comes up, mixes with ultraviolet rays from the sun. And the ozone layer is like a cleanser. When the oxygen hits the rays, it mixes and helps get rid of pollutant, fossil fuels, smog, and other things. Okay, the more nuclear stuff and the more fossil fuels, that disrupts this process, which is bad. All right, that's what's going on in the air and with our storms and with our climate. Now we're going to move into why the ocean's warming. We've reached 5 major tipping points: the Bering Sea, the coral reef, permafrost, and the 2 worst. You got the Arctic and the Antarctic. The Arctic is 70 degrees above normal. Bad. The Antarctic, 100 degrees above Fahrenheit. Real bad. We got record low ice levels. Worse. 90% of the global warming goes into the ocean. The ocean warms up, causes moisture, heat to rise. Heat comes up, moisture in the air turns into rain, so it starts to rain around the earth. Okay. Now, all the acidification from the fossil fuels and these nuclear blasts, the rain gets all that in the air, goes and falls into the ocean. It's changed the chemistry of our ocean. That's why coral reefs are dying off. That's why all this is happening. The chemistry of our ocean has changed. This is terrible. We need to stop doing those large nuclear blasts. Maybe do micro nuclear explosions. If you still got to do them above ground, do smaller. We're supposed to be denuclearized in place anyway. I'd rather denuclearize than just use plenty of other weapons. And let's start weaning ourselves off fossil fuel and try to help repair the ozone. And that's why the deforestation. We got to plant mega trees, people, mega trees, so we can create more oxygen. We got to get these freaks under control. And that's going to happen in Washington. This is a major crisis. So this was a crash course on what's wrong with our climate. It's time to drain the swamp. It's time to get in there and get this legislation drawn up and help save our planet and our civilization. This is big stuff. And you don't see none of this on the big media, and you're not. You're not going to. If you go out, you dig on the internet and you look for this stuff, you ain't going to see it nowhere else but right here. That's right. I'm going to tell you like it is, whether you like it or not. So we better start changing our ways if we want to stick around and be here for a while. Until next time, look out.